Good evening. Welcome back to Algebra 51. This is part 2 of chapter 1. And what we're talking about today, and some of you may have seen this before, which is called PEMDAS. And if you're not familiar what PEMDAS means, it represents, and I know everybody's going to say, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, but that's not what it means. That's not what it means. That's what you use to remember what it means. Remember what it is. But what it actually stands for is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. Now, what this does is you have to, whenever you evaluate or start to simplify a formula or equation that you're trying to solve, you'll find yourself you need to know what things you can do first to clean up an equation. For example, let me give you an example of evaluating a number. And the first one we're going to do is we'll do 3 plus 4 times, and this is going to be 8 minus 6 squared, and we're gonna put a little equal sign out here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to try to figure out exactly how to evaluate this thing. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we need to follow PEMDAS. Now, if it's a good idea for you to write this down. You can say in your mind, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, so you can remember the acronym. But we got to follow the rules when it comes to PEMDAS. First thing I do, I got to start with my parentheses. There it is. There's something in parentheses right there. So let's do that one first. And I'm going to say 3 plus 4 times 8 minus 6. Whoa, slow down there, cowboy. I'm about ready to copy that again, wasn't I? This becomes 2. 8 minus 6 is 2. Now we're going to put the square there, and we'll come back down to the next level. Now, the next thing that says, we've done parentheses. There's no more here. That one's already cleaned up. Now we go to exponents. Exponent, those powers that you have up there. So now we're going to write 3, because we haven't worked on that yet, times 4 times this 2 squared, of course everybody knows that is 4. And then that's the next thing to do. Now, we're going to take the next step. We did powers. We did exponents. Now we're going to do multiplication or division. Well, there's no division here, but there is multiplication. And when you get multiplication and division, if you decide which do you do first, you just go left to right. That's what you do. Now, the next one, you go here, multiplication. 4 times 4 is 16. So we'll say 3 plus 16. And next is addition and subtraction. Well, there's no subtraction, but there is addition right there. 3 plus 16, that's pretty easy, right? That equals 19. What I've done is I've successfully evaluated this following the rules of PEMDAS. You have to follow these rules. If you don't follow these rules correctly, you're going to have problems. Your evaluations are going to be wrong. You're not going to be able to get the right answer. So make sure you follow this. Always make sure you write this down and put it on you can just write PEMDAS on if you're having a hard time remembering it, but it'll help you when you take your next test. And that's all we got for this today. Thank you very much.